a lot of questionable things in his gameplay, but now I think Alive has definitely shown that he is the most consistent Evil Geniuses player that exists so far. So guys,
and then people are oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say let's go into game number 2 to see.
Let's do that.
To find out.
It's another wintry map. I wonder what they're trying to make us believe here, but whatever the case, will this be the winter of discontent for Mr. Petraeus? He is in the red trunks, and he is playing Zerg to the southwest of Frost LE for Frenetic Array versus his opponent to the northeast position. Currently 1-up in this best of 3 series, looking to potentially go 4-0 here in this group. It is Evil Geniuses Alive.
And doing it just alone with his TVZ. I mean, his TVZ is probably, I think, his best matchup here.
It's pretty good. It is pretty good, I gotta say. And in fact, it's a nice little stat that I actually saw in the chat. So I'm stealing this from Kids Play League of Legends, by the way, who is the classiest name. Alive is apparently off-race Zerg at Grandmaster level on Korea.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know,
did you know that Alicia is also Grandmaster Zerg?
I did not.
Isn't that terrifying?
It is terrifying, because Alicia is like one of the scariest protesters I know right now. He played so well yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, I heard there was some strange stuff that went on in the game against Zigguar, where I believe there was a base trade and Zigguar just forgot to build buildings, which is a useful talent to have when it comes to a base trade.
I can't believe that. I mean, he had like 800 minerals, 10 workers, really far away from the army of Alicia, and he just didn't make anything. Sad face.
Well, some people just melt down when it comes to a weird base trade situation, man. I've seen it happen many times before because it's not something you really practice. So some people can handle it, and some people just fall to pieces.
It was hashtag dicey, that's for sure.
It was a little bit more than dicey, I gotta say.
But yeah, Alicia, he's another... Okay, Alicia is another one of your players that is so... I think he's the cheekiest person ever. I taught him the word beach because, well, we were going to the beach, right, for Santa Monica thing. And the whole time after that, like, he doesn't call me Great Tover anymore. He just calls me Beach. I'm just like, Alicia, why so BM? He's like, oh, I'm not BM. Beach? I was like,
he is absolutely BM. He knows exactly what he's doing. Don't even. The guys in the house have got a lot better at English, of course, because Olivia's been helping out with kind of English lessons. Our new player, Impact, like his big desire was, I want to learn English, so we're helping that out as well. And Alicia's been learning a little bit, and Crank's English is fluent now, so yeah, that's going to be scary, man. If you're going to get BM'd in English by any team, it's going to be Axiom.
Oh, of course. There's no other team. I mean, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right?
Yeah, we are top 1 broken English PM. What can I say? All right, well, what's been going on in this game so far? Well, Alive goes for the Reaper Scout, doesn't really gain a huge amount out of it. Petraeus opening pretty standard here, and he elected to take both of his gas later on. So he went for the 4-Queen build, which I like. You know, it's a nice and safe build. Pretty big map here in Frost, especially with the cross position, so nothing out of the ordinary there. And then we're going to see Alive come out with... It's going to be that little pulp push, which is the few Hellions and the Reapers, considering that there are 2 Reapers now on the field. And we'll see if he can make anything happen with it.
Interested to see what he does after this. Tech Lab will be thrown down. No starport, so he's not going to the Viking. But yeah, I mean, we're going to see the Reapers. We're going to see the Hellions. Whoa, 2-base. Well, this could be potentially... Yeah, it's 2-base lair, but it could be some Nidus Network shenaniganery. Although I highly doubt he's going to do that. I think it's going to be 2-base, well, double Evo. This could just be for the block. It doesn't have to be for the upgrades. But normally when you get this layer so fast, you want to get your mutas out really fast. This was double 5 minutes. Roach Warren.
Hey. Are we going to see a big speed Roach push? Maybe Roach Bane? That would be interesting.
Wow, I am surprised. So it's going to all come down to if he goes +1 melee or +1 missile. We saw him kind of do this build on Whirlwind last time against Apocalypse. It worked out really well, obviously. But it's very I don't know. With this fast layer, he didn't do this fast layer. It was a 9-minute... Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's a Nidus play. All right, fancy. Interesting. Yeah, I should have actually seen that coming because... if you're going to do 2-base Roach with Lair, then Nidus, especially on a map this large, is a really good idea. Alive, your Star Sense, man. He builds a supply depot right under the Overlord, which is probably going to be where that Nidus is. But there is a second Overlord in the natural that might work.
Yeah, that could complicate things. Even just attacking the front straight up, that works. We saw Jaedong do this against Hart back in WCS Season 2, or Season 3, rather.
Yep, and it was devastating. Absolutely devastating. Hart was absolutely unprepared for it.
So it still has a lot of room to work. I love the double Evos. It just makes such a cool wall off, and on top of that, it kind of fakes your opponent like you're doing something standard, but of course... Oh my... What is going on?
How is that even possible? How did Alive actually find that? That's insane, but there are enough units coming out here, maybe just to shut this down anyway. Petraeus set it up outside of the base, and Alive did find it, but he didn't have enough damage. Now, Nidus Worms, of course, are notoriously paper, but Hellions don't kill them all that quickly. And now, we're seeing a big Queen Roach push forward. That's a huge Queen Roach push. 7 Queens, 8 Roaches.
Look at this. This is
Two more
insane.
Queens coming. He's got up to 9 Queens.
But how are there Widow Mines out here? That means he anticipated that this is 2 Widow Mines that you have to... I mean, it takes 50 seconds for these to pop out. That's incredible, and Petraeus just taps out. GG.
Oh, yeah. All right.
All right, we can say Alive is the biggest sicko in the world. Now, there were a couple of indicators for this. With the third base being so delayed, he sees double